And the reason why I've not been on camera for about a week is right there. I started using a lot of new skin products recently, and I don't know whether it was a reaction to some of those. Considering my skin's not sensitive, I don't know if it was or not, but I basically got cystic acne everywhere, and me being me, I picked it because I am unable to resist picking at my skin, apparently, and I've literally had hideous facial discrepancy, just every time Kiwi saw my skin, he would just make a sad face, going, "Your skin looks sad." It's like, yeah, what? It is sad. It's depressed. It's terminally ill. But it's improving. I look a bit better today, apart from this lovely scab on my skin, which kind of makes me look like I drunkenly fell over or something. But so I'm going to do a review on a thing that I've been meaning to do a review on for ages, and it is the Philosophy Pure Grace fragrance, just because I want to. So this is what it looks like, and on the back it has one of these blurbs. It's a really simple, completely meh bottle. It's not especially special. They basically have a blurb on the back as well, you know, a pretentious kind of, I don't know, it just irritates me. Philosophy for me irritates me as a brand. It's one of those brands, it's just an everyday brand masquerading as a niche brand, which basically exudes unwarranted smuggery about how great their products are, and I mean, some of their products I've tried I've been completely underwhelmed by, so that's why I say that they exude unwarranted smuggery. They're basically like any other brand, but they kind of exude this, we're special and much better than everyone else. But maybe that's just me, but I kind of get that vibe from them, especially with these silly little blurbs on their products, which... But anyway, the reason I bought this was because I'd heard a lot about it online about 6 months ago, and I was desperate to check it out, so I went into Selfridges, which is where I used to work, and I checked it out on my break, and at first I really hated the smell, and then I kept walking around, I kept sniffing my wrist for about an hour afterwards, and I knew that I had to buy it after that. So these are the two that I have. I have a body spritz, and I have, what is this? I'm pretty sure it's an eau de toilette. We'll just, yeah, eau de toilette. Okay, so Philosophy say about their fragrance: Pure Grace is the clean smell of soap and water, the memory of fresh air woven into a set of crisp white cotton sheets, the one t-shirt that feels better than all the rest. Yeah, I think the fragrance does actually smell like that. I did just go on and on about their awful pretentiousness as a company, but they are spot on. This does actually smell like soap and water and fresh sheets drying gently in the breeze, and basically a waterfall of pretentiousness, just interspersed with, you know, calming dolphin noises and all that kind of thing. This review is kind of going off on a tangent, isn't it? It smells to me like I've just basically stepped out of the shower. Really fresh, really clean. Basically, I've just out the shower in a nice big fluffy white towel, but it also smells like it's got a hint of cologne in there. And the reason I say that is because when I was little, because my mum is French, we always had this huge, like, economy bottle of lavender cologne, which is my mum's favourite scent. And it reminds me of that. It sort of smells a bit peppery when you first spray it, and that reminds me of the cologne, I think, because when I used to get out of the bath when I was little, I'd always have some of this lavender cologne on. I'm not sure why. Most people use talcum powder. I had lavender cologne. So it smells almost cologne-y. I think it may be the fact that there is quite a lot of alcohol in here, which is what reminds me of the cologne. But regardless, to me it smells a bit like cologne. It smells a bit peppery when I first spray, and it also smells quite obtrusive. The initial scent for me is a bit unpleasant. It's kind of a bit too pervasive. Like, if I have my mouth open when I spray it, I will taste it for the next like half an hour. That's I think because it says highly flammable on the bottle, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it has quite a lot of alcohol in it, which is probably why the molecules in the perfume disperse the way they do. That's my limited knowledge of chemistry or physics or biology. Not biology, it's probably chemistry. That's my limited knowledge of GCSE chemistry coming into play there. But if I have my mouth open when I spray this, it's just not good. But I think the initial fragrance when you spray this is really obtrusive. It's basically like someone standing next to you holding a bar of soap under your nose for about 20 minutes. And the dry down is lovely. So the initial scent I hate, the dry down is what makes it worthwhile. It has me sniffing at my wrist continually just throughout the day, just because I love the fresh scent of it. However, the scent does not last very long on my skin at all. But I think this is a subjective thing, because I can't smell it on myself, but then Kiwi will tell me about 3 hours later that I stink of perfume. So I don't know. But when I first spray this on myself, I can smell it really strongly for an hour or less. Not that long, but the smell kind of surrounds you like an aura. And then when it dries down, you basically get like no time at all, and then it disappears and you don't realise it's there anymore. There's basically not much of a window for you to enjoy the scent between spraying it initially and from when it dries down. But it does work better if you layer it with something else. I know that it works well if you use a shower gel. They also have a body cream, they also have this, they have a roll-on oil, but really, if you want to make your perfume last longer, you shouldn't have to splash out on all the adjoining products, which I have a real problem with the fact that they're basically saying, oh well, you can make it last longer if you layer your scent. Yeah, but you shouldn't have to buy an extra 4 products to make your perfume last, to get more mileage out of your perfume. So, this doesn't last very long on me, probably about 3 hours is the top time, and then I notice it's gone. But that really disappointed me, but that's all I can expect from an eau de toilette, I suppose. In terms of who is it for, people who like clean natural scents will love this, and people who don't like complicated scents, people who don't like scents with too many notes and too many different flavours and things. People who don't like florals would probably like this. It is fresh, but it's not citrus fresh. It's literally basically what it is. It's clean, but it's not citrusy to me at all. Summer and spring are really good seasons to wear this, but I think it's potentially going to be an all year rounder for me, because it depends how you wear perfume, but this is one of the few perfumes that I can actually wear all year round. At least I have been wearing it since summer to now, with no real issue, because even in winter it still smells fresh, clean, and it doesn't evoke any season in particular. It's not nauseating, it's not heavy or deep, so it's a really light fragrance. But I think anyone could like this fragrance on the whole, because I surprised myself when I liked it. I have a massive thing for sweet perfumes, like Miss Dior, Miss Sherry, things like that. And then I sprayed this on my wrist and kept sniffing it for a whole day. So I really do like this. Philosophy claim that it will last all day on their bottle, on their box, which is a complete lie. But there we go. I also think people who get perfume headaches would like this. It's really light and really easy to wear, but don't quote me on that. The price, I got this from Selfridges. This cost me £34.30. This is the new one. The body spritz cost me £21.60, which is a lot of money. And what I will say is, I probably won't buy it again, because I've already bought backup. But it is one of those scents which actually has surprised me in how much I like it, and that's probably a good thing. It forced me to about turn and change the way I looked at fragrance and scents on myself and the way that they wear, and that's what I love about it. It's ridiculously expensive, however, so, you know, give it a go, see if you like it. It's probably not for everyone, but it really does just smell like you'd expect it to smell. So, hopefully this review was helpful, hopefully not too disjointed, and see you later.